What's up? It is Dreas, aka DJ Zero, and I'm back with another YouTube extravaganza. And yes, I am in love with this Keyblade. Oh my god. So, obviously, if you guys watched the previous video, you will know how I required this Keyblade. You know, I have to slay some Heartless. But, yeah, I really love this Keyblade. And I love the fact I can detach this because the whole clinkiness, like, it's really, little feet clinking. And I can just swing this around with no sound effects, and it feels cool. My next game plan is to get the Keyblade of Darkness, and also to purchase Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm not gonna talk about the leaks. That's not my MO. I actually don't. I want to make an actual, like, not gonna say a YouTube channel, but I do want to talk a lot more about Kingdom Hearts. I don't know how per se. I feel like every other YouTuber kind of like covers it. I know they have their own unique style, own unique way of it. I don't know if I want to do like reviews on like toys, products, other use. I'm not sure how I want to do it, but I definitely want to get a lot more into the Kingdom Hearts franchise. One, because I've been a fan of Kingdom Hearts since Kingdom Hearts 1, and I know a lot of people said that, but the way I've got into it, because both my cousins they're actually like brothers. So both my cousins were playing Kingdom Hearts one time, and I was like, you know, I was a kid, like literally a kid, and I was just like, all right, well, I'm gonna sit and watch, and it was cool. I could see all these stuff, so like, oh my god, and like I wanted the game so bad. So what I did was, I think I did this only for Kingdom Hearts. I'm not sure if I did it for Jake Cocoon 2, by the way, not Jake Cocoon 1, Jake Cocoon 2, Jake Cocoon 2. Sorry. No, I definitely did it for just for Kingdom Hearts. So they let me play it when they were tired and they were bored. So I played like the beginning of it, and I had my own save data and all that. You have like 99 files on it, so I had like number 3 or 4 or something like that. And I would transfer that memory over to my other memory card. So, cause I had my own PS2 during the time. Yeah, PS2. And so from there, like, I continued playing it once I ended up buying my own version from it, and then from that point on, like I remember the most difficult battle I had was the Riku boss fight. That was definitely a tough one. Getting inside the castle was definitely a problem for me. I can't remember what else exactly. Let me also put my leg down. This is not like I'm blocking anything. Let the Keyblade shine real quick. Yeah, but don't worry, I'm gonna actually get like a proper setup. Oh my god, this is just really like, I like having it around, but like the fact of it being so. Anyway, so I'm gonna hold this because I don't want to keep messing with it while doing this video. Anyway, let me also bring this forward. So anyway, I beat the game. Like I said, the hardest parts were definitely getting inside the castle, facing Riku, facing Maleficent was definitely a challenge. And if I'm not mistaken, I definitely have played it either on normal or easy during the time, and I was more in the sense of trying my best to, you know, get through the game as fast as I can so I can see every single thing and feel like I accomplished something. I don't feel like the final boss fight, comparison to everything, the final boss fight, yes, it was hard, but it didn't take me as much time versus the Riku or Maleficent or getting inside the castle. I feel like those top 3 Kingdom Hearts 1 was definitely like grind city. Like you had to like literally concentrate, and I love it. Actually, I was watching Afro Senju do a not a rematch, but do a match against one of his friends for $3,000, and I'm sitting there like, you really into a game, like you really serious, when you dead quiet. Like, when you not really talking like that, when you not talking about your ass, and you not going some nigga, like what's up B, like da 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 da, like you don't want to talk all that X Y and Z. Now what, like another thing too, I do curse on and off. The reason why I do that is because I like to keep the mentality of not cursing, but I also keep the mentality of cursing. So you may hear me not really curse because I kind of put myself in a mentality of don't curse. But I do curse. It's just I don't curse like Gary Vee. The reason why I love Gary Vee, the reason why I picked up on Gary Vee was because when I seen him curse, I know this is moving away from the topic, but I seen somebody that's not obeyed or like about there's no one. I see no one above him telling him what to do. In a sense, like, it was freedom. It was like, okay, you're different. You curse. No entrepreneurs really curse, especially even frequently, in a way to be like business. Like usually people that are business, they don't curse. They have a not robotic but autopilot type of like talk mechanism, and it's like Gary the only one I seen outside the box, and that's why I attach myself to Gary so heavily. And then from the point where I actually watch his videos, from there I've just been a lot more daily, a lot more following, and he hasn't even had to sell me anything for me to get his picture, which is what I wanted to talk about, which was branding, the idea version of branding, and like the reason why I'm trying to like revamp myself to get myself more into this branding mentality versus I'm trying to put out content and give I want fame and all that, but what I think I didn't put to account is I need to actually brand myself, and not brand myself as a label myself, but brand myself as in show more of who I am, what I love to talk about, what I love, the things I see, etc., that may not even have to be in relevance of my music or my actual dream, but the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to give more of myself to other people, because I'm an introvert in a sense, or I should say a shy person. When I was growing up, where I didn't really know how to express more of who I was, and there was times where I had moments in my life where I just kept myself to a shell. So I'm trying to go, in a sense, not back, but more of a open heart in a sense. Like, this is me. I'm a nerd. I'm a fan. I love anime. My favorite anime right now that I currently watch is Sword Art Online. I want to get back into Black Clover, but I've been trying to focus on this business a lot. Well, not business, but a lot more being productive. So I've been switching on and off, and I'm trying to figure out more of like what will make me in more of a happy state. Like, I would love to watch anime, and I know it's gonna make me happy, but the current moment's not gonna make me money. So I don't want to watch something that I don't want to do. Watch something that's not gonna make me money. So, but I do want to get back into Black Clover. I'm probably gonna binge watch tonight because I'm not really doing much tonight. What I'm probably gonna do most likely is work on either a new beat, DJ mix, probably make some music as well, work on some dancing, take a couple of hours of today, at least 3-4 hours of doing all those, and probably binge watch a little bit on Black Clover on my PS4 if I can find a way to do it, because going on the Dirk website has been acting funny lately, but besides the point. So yes, Keyblade Wilderness. So I'm definitely going to get the other Keyblade. But yes, like I said, I've been a fan of Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts 2 dropped. I played that. Fell in love. I fell in love with Kingdom Hearts 2 so fast. Like, when Roxas came out with two Keyblades. Granted, one was Sora's and in theory one was Ventus. At that point, and especially with the Drive Force, I fell in love with the game so fast. Like, I feel like that was the hook. That was the hook, line, and sinker for me. Like, Kingdom Hearts 2 was definite. All the way from beginning to end, it was definite. As soon as I achieved Master Form, as soon as I found out it was like a Heartless Sora form, it was Valor form. Wisdom form was not my favorite. I'm just gonna put it out there. I rarely use spells. If anything, I use Gravita. I can't remember the thing that compresses Heartless. The Magnet Pool. I can't remember the names of them. It's been a minute since I played Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm actually gonna repurchase Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 for the PS4, which I have for the PS3. If you guys want to see my collection, I'll make another video about it at some point. That shine is so... This is not even like metal. It's all plastic. It's some styrofoam. And I feel like this metal, like, kind of like, not really in it, but like, something definitely hard is in this. And I just love it. Like, I was expecting it to be a little bit longer, honestly. But when I thought about it, I'm like, does Sora Keyblade ever grow, my G? Like, does Keyblade grow with him? Like, look at that. This is awesome. And then they had, like, rusted out a little bit of Keyblade to make it look more metal-ish instead of just, you know, it's styrofoam. Like, love this. I'm definitely going to get me the other one. Thank you, my roommate, Toya, for getting this for me. I definitely love this. But going back to the subject at hand, so I love Kingdom Hearts 2. Been waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3. I played 365, not only at the end, but I definitely played a little bit of it. I played Birth by Sleep 0.2. I have not played Recoded. I was going to play Dream Drop Distance. I just don't know how I feel about the gameplay per se. And I definitely don't like the Rechain of Memories. I feel like the whole card-based thing was just something I couldn't fully, you know, get into. But console-based games I definitely played. PSP game I played. Anything DS related, most like, or even Nintendo related, I was not. Which I'm surprised that they put Kingdom Hearts on Nintendo, but for Kingdom Hearts 3, it's not on the Switch, which I'm surprised, because I would, you know, more see it on the Switch and Xbox One, but I'm not going to sit here and complain. At least people can enjoy it, you know, with us. I'm always going to be a Sony fan since PS1, but that's a whole different topic for that, too. So... Again, I gotta put this down. I'm gonna keep playing with this if I don't put this down. So currently, I'm watching Gary V's 7-hour video. I'm not gonna consume this all in one day, honestly. I probably want to watch an hour or two and then convert over to doing DJ. I love watching Gary V videos because it makes me want to, not just makes me want to work, but it makes me want to find more of like me. If Gary V, I guess, stopped making videos all of a sudden, I think what's going to happen to me is I'm going to end up converting a little bit over to like anime a bit for like a week or two, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna not be wishy-washy, but I'm gonna be on and off when like going heavy on the DJ, the artist XYZ, versus then watching anime. It's gonna go back and forth. Like there might be a whole season that drops. I might be into that whole season for that whole entire day and rarely drop any content. But I'm definitely thinking about not this. But I'm definitely thinking about a lot of things I want to do for social media. Granted, because I have a lot of time, you know, I'm not doing quote unquote much per se. So I figured, why not try to make the most of what I can do? So I'm thinking about creating an Instagram, I want to say series, but not really series. I'm not sure if I'm going to put IGTV. I'm probably going to do both. And what's going to happen is I'm probably going to do a mashup. I'm not sure if it's a weekly thing. I'm not sure if it's going to be a monthly thing. I'm not sure how I exactly want to do it. But I'm thinking about it as I'm going along in my head saying it. So probably I'm going to do a weekly IG thing, but a daily Instagram, IGTV thing on a weekly, IG story on a daily, or I should say post feed on a daily. And that's probably how I'm going to roll. Now, it's going to be called 0 Minute. So I'm not sure exactly what I want to talk about exactly for the 0 minute, but the 0 minute is supposed to be technically anything, whether it's Kingdom Hearts related, whether it's business related, whether it's DJ, music, entertainment, etc. It's a full talk, 1 minute, on my feed of me saying something about said topic. I have 1 minute. And honestly, when I talk, I don't feel like right now to me, I feel like only 5 minutes went by. And clearly you can see on this video, it's been 16 minutes going on. And even with YouTube, like when I hear Gary V's keynotes, like even though it's 30 minutes, I feel like that's a whole hour. Like I feel like I got sucked in. Like not even saying that it's like an hour, like it's long, but like I'm saying that like, like I'm already so immersed into the video. Like, I feel like I've been sitting in that conference for a long time, absorbing a lot of content, and it's only been 30 minutes. I'm like, it feels weird. And then he turns around talking about something. It's been, like, the conference has been like an hour, but he, puts out 10, 20 minutes, and I feel like I watched nearly done every single thing in that conference. But, like I said, I'm going to watch this 7-hour thing. I guess it's not going to be, today. Sorry, it's not gonna be today, but it's definitely gonna be. I want to say this week. I'm definitely gonna say an hour or two out this week to watch this video, and not saying that I can't use that hour or two to do what I was gonna do. It's just I want to see what. Cause he mentioned something in the beginning where it's like, you get to see kind of more of a lot than you would have within a 10-minute versus an hour. So I'm like, he's dropped to 7, so let me see what within 7 that he dropped that I could consume. One thing that I took from his last post before this one was branding. And like I said, I want to brand more on myself, less focus on selling, more focus on branding, more the idea of who I am. I want to my anti-zero is supposed to be that person that never turns down, always has something, always doing stuff that's, whether it's like encouraging, whether it's teaching, it's always some type of drive, some type of fuel. Like it's not gonna be a non-moment where it's like nothing, which I have, videos, something of that sort, but it's still something. It's not nothing. It's something. And actually, I keep staring at the goddamn box. So what happened was, even though I took this out of the box, I have the box, and I'm sitting there thinking that if I want to go crazy, I will definitely buy the other Keyblade, then buy this and that other Keyblade again, keep it in the box, and never open it, and then keep this one and other Keyblade just rolling around just for no reason. But another reason too is this might be my last focus on getting Kingdom Hearts type stuff, because I really want to get into that place in my life where I can afford buying this with ease. Like if it dropped, I'm like, okay, I could drop $200 on Kingdom Hearts stuff just because I wanted to drop $200 on Kingdom Hearts stuff. So the current stuff I'm heavily addicted to, definitely Kingdom Hearts, Sword Art Online. I've watched every single episode of every single movie / episode that was released. Game wise, I'm not too much of a fan of the gameplay. It seems so I haven't tried it, but based on what I've seen by other YouTubers, I'm just like, I seen the gameplay, minus the commentary on it. I'm just like, yeah, I wish it was this way, I wish it was that way. But nonetheless, still cool. At one point, I do want them to make a VR world where we can actually experience a more, like, version of Sword Art Online VR state. That'd be dope. Titanfall, I'm into. Avengers, Marvel series, I'm into. I'm not as heavily into Marvel as I am to Kingdom Hearts, but it's fine. I can't think of anything else. I know there's a few other stuff. I just don't know exactly what that is right now, top of my head. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Sorry. Just love this guy to keep it. I shouldn't have picked this up. I was gonna leave it right by the window and just see it every time I wake up. It's like, yes, I got a Keyblade. I am one of the chosen ones. Or I feel like it at least. Alright, well, let me get to, the rest of my day. I know that I dropped these videos the day prior, so technically you'll see this video you see today. I've done this the day before, and this is going to be happening with every other one of my videos until something else comes along. And I definitely have a lot more ideas. I'll probably make it into a separate video, and I'll release that as well on a different note. And I feel like this right here might happen a lot more. I may do this a lot more with my IG, YouTube, Facebook. I'm not, like, I like this. I got a little mirror, I'm sitting, I'm comfortable talking to you guys. I know it's a down up position. The tripod can't get any higher. The other tripod broke because my camera was too heavy. So I'm on the verge of trying to get stuff, for the business aspect. I'm trying to invest into a whole new iPad. I want to get a new phone because the camera on here is starting to get glitchy. From time to time, some of my videos that you could probably see if you look at some of my old vlog videos. You may ask me why I haven't released any dance videos or anything of that sort. Copyright issues. I'm trying to find not only ways to get around it, but more so like right now I'm at Manifest Visions, like practicing. Like I only did it one time, but I'm gonna be there a lot more often. And I'm sitting here like, all right, well, if I go there and practice, like I tried some videos, not the best quality, but I do want to do more choreography based type videos. So maybe you can try that. Other than that, this is Dreas, aka DJ Anti-Zero, the new Hope of Light, the Keyblade Wielder. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.